Hi, everybody. Anishka here from Got Shui. So, you may have noticed in the last month, I have been putting out some reels, some short films called God Clips by Got Shui. And well, there's a story. I wanted to let you know what those are really all about. So, the story takes us back to 1999 when I saw a movie called American Beauty. It was directed by Sam Mendes. What I loved about this movie is that it was really like eye candy. I mean, the visuals were stunning. I mean, the writing was brilliant. And it was just this beautiful, heartbreaking story. But in there, Alan Ball, the screenwriter, wrote an iconic scene where the character, I believe was called Ricky Fitz, was played by Wes Bentley. And there's a scene where there's this white plastic bag that's blowing and swirling and dancing in the wind. And he talks in this monologue about how he felt like this bag was like literally dancing with him, that he could feel the electricity on his skin. And he was talking about this moment where sometimes things are just so beautiful that he feels like his heart is going to cave in. So when I heard that, I was just like, like something happened. I was like, oh my gosh, like they really captured this essence, I believe, of like God. I really felt it. And I've had those experiences in my life. Maybe you have too, where something is like so beautiful that you're like crying and happy and melancholy. And it's like all these emotions. And it's like something, like so much more magnificent than the I am. It's so grand. And it feels like that God particle to me that's in everything, everywhere, and in everyone. And they captured that. And it really left an imprint on my heart and soul. And it left this huge desire. I was like, oh my gosh, like what if I could create little clips of see where if I could find the moments of that God, feeling that God and put it to music or whatever and share it with people. It was really something I wanted to explore. But 26 years ago, I was a single mom and I was working full time and I didn't have enough money or time. I definitely didn't have the experience. I didn't even know where to go to do this. I mean, back then I would have had to gone to film school. So fast forward 26 years, I have more time, I have more money, and I actually have more confidence now to actually learn things and try things. So here it is, and it came up, and I've been putting it together, and it's just been something that brings me so much joy. Where it came from is lately, like, it just feels like everywhere I'm looking, there's all these toxic messages out there of like unhealthy, body images and lying and greed. And like, it just feels like there's just so much negative, you know, uh, reflections. And I was like, where's our soul food? Where are the things that are helping us connect to that? Because that's medicine, right? What we're looking at has real power and energy. Who we hang out with, what we're reading, what we're listening to, it's feeding us. So I was like, where's my soul food medicine? And that was kind of the impetus or the catalyst of, starting to take these and create and ask the question like, well, where do you see God? Or where do you see that essence? Or where do you see nature? Or where do you see love? And that is where these God clips were created from. And it's a way to give that hope and spark and medicine, that can help inspire us to be better human beings and to, just feel better about ourselves as well. So, that's the story of where the God clips come from. And I just want to invite you because we have an opportunity to choose, be the change you want to see in the world. I would love to see what your expression of love or God or soul food medicine is. Like, make your own clips, send them to me. I would love to see your expression of that. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So next time you see it, click on that God clip and know that it's meant to be a beautiful piece of soul medicine for you. And until next time, be good, do good, and kick some ass. All right. Talk to you later. Thank you so much.